nag-iisa at nakatatak, ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. Higit 6 na dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino. Sa Metro Manila, ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Good morning, Philippines! Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I am Teacher Alona, and I will give you the latest news and updates about the different events from our MAPE department. The Department of Education makes a lot of effort in ensuring that despite the current situation, the delivery of quality education is still observed. The MAPE subject with 4 components, music, arts, PE and health, is not an exception. The MAPE Department of San Juan National High School also makes sure to cater the needs of our learners in honing their skills and talents. But before we proceed to more exciting part, let us watch and listen to our beloved school principal, Mr. Cesar A. Camara, for his message.
Good day, everyone. Our dear students and parents watching the RMN TV and Facebook and other platforms. Congratulations to MAPE Department for spearheading today's presentation in selected components of MAPE subject. Dangers of smoke brought about by cigarettes is timely and relevant. This will remind them to avoid and not to engage in smoking, thus valuing the importance of celebrating festival as we are close to celebrate our very own Wata Wata Festival this June. To all who are involved in this presentation, congratulations and keep up the good work. To our students, enjoy while learning. Thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Camara, for your wonderful message. MAPE is home of the talented teachers who channel their skills and talents to their learners, one of which is the talent in dancing, which you will witness right now through the Galao Pilipinas, the National Calisthenics Exercise Program launched by the DepEd to promote active lifestyle amidst the pandemic. I am proud to present to you the selected SPA dance students and MAPE teachers in their version of Galao Pilipinas. Wow! It was indeed a let's get physical performance. That calisthenics exercise is a testament that we must stay physically healthy and active to guard ourselves from the threat of COVID-19. And now, for our first exciting part, the video lesson instruction of MAPE 7 about Philippine Festival. Let us watch Ma'am Sarina Daya, Sir Adrian Villaruel, and Sir Jundi Torrefranca as they tour us around the country with the fabulous Philippine festivals.
Good day, Batang San Juaneño!
Are you ready to learn new things about MAPE?
We hope that you're all ready and excited for today's lesson. I'm Mr. Adrian Villaruel.
I'm Mrs. Maria Zarina Daya.
And I am Mr. Jundi Torrefranca.
Welcome to MAPE Media, making educational deliveries inclusive to all.
At the end of the lesson, the students will, number 1, identify some Philippine festivals celebrated in the country. Number 2, value the creativity and beauty of Philippine festivals. And number 3, explain what makes each of Philippine festivals unique through a visual presentation. Before we begin our topic for today, let's play a game called Reconnect. Kindly take a look at the pictures and try to guess our magic word by joining the words or the sound of the words together. Are you ready? Let's go!
The first word is a Southeast Asian country, also known as the Land of the Orient Pearl. You have 5 seconds to guess. If you answered Philippines, you are correct. Now, for the second word, these are the events celebrated all over the country which features different products, display of creativity, and showcase talent, belief and tradition of the specific places or region in the Philippines. Timer starts now. The word that we are looking for is festival. Did you get it?
Now that you have all the picture clues for our game Reconnect, can you now guess our magic word for the day? Very good! The answer is Philippine festivals. But what are festivals? Are you ready to know more about it? What are we waiting for? Let's begin!
Festivals are delightful events for the Filipinos. We are known to be creative and fun-loving people even during trying and challenging situations. We are surrounded by celebrations and festivities that truly reflect our beliefs, culture, and values as Filipinos. There are 2 kinds of festivals celebrated here in the Philippines. We have the religious festivals and the non-religious or secular festivals. Can you tell the difference between the 2? Religious festivals are celebrations having religious significance. The Philippines has a large Christian population with more than 86% Roman Catholic believers, while 6% belong to various nationalized Christian groups and another 2% belong to over 100 Protestant denominations. Worldwide, Filipinos are known to be religious, and in these events, we express our thanksgiving and celebration of blessings from God. Religious festivals are celebrated in honor of saints, biblical characters, specifically infant Jesus Christ or the Santo Niño. One of the famous religious festivals held here in the country is the Feast of the Black Nazarene, also known as Traslacion. It is celebrated every January 9 in Manila in honor of the Black Nazarene, an image of Jesus Christ. It commemorates the solemn transfer of the image from Quirino Grandstand in Luneta to the minor Basilica of the Black Nazarene, commonly known as the Quiapo Church in Manila. The devotees pull the ropes of the wheeled andas, carrying the image of the Nazareno. They walk barefoot during the procession to show their devotion. Many devotees relate their poverty and daily struggle to the passion and suffering of Christ.
Here in San Juan City, we have our own religious festival. We call it the Wata Wata Festival.
Wata Wata Festival, also known as the Basahan Festival, held every June 24, is the feast of Saint John the Baptist, the patron saint of San Juan, Metro Manila. San Juaneños commemorate the birth of Saint John, who cleansed and prepared the people for the coming of Jesus Christ through water baptism. Hence, the term Basaan or Buspusan, where people lined up in the streets to generously douse passers-by with water to remind them of their baptism.
The participants engaged in water wars and other wet games using beakers, pails, hoses, and water guns. They believe that a splash of water will bring God's blessings. Filipinos from different parts of the country celebrate this feast in various ways. Aside from San Juan City, the celebration can be witnessed in Balayan, Batangas, Kalumpit, Bulacan, Aliagan, Nueva Ecija, and City of Cavite.
Here are other religious festivals celebrated in the Philippines.
First, we have Ati-Atihan in Aklan, in honor of their patron saint Santo Niño.
If you plan to visit Boracay in January, you might as well watch the locals masquerading as negritos in colorful costumes, dancing, and chanting.
Second, in honor of their three saints San Pascual, Santa Clara, and Nuestra Señora de Salambao, we have Ubando Fertility Rite in Bulacan.
This festival involves the different dance rituals held for 3 consecutive days honoring 3 patron saints. May 17 for Saint Pascual for couples who want a male child. In May 18 for Saint Clare for couples who want a female child. And May 19 for Our Lady of Salambao, patroness of fishermen. The fertility dance supposedly originated from a pre-Christian celebration called Kasilunawan. It was considered paganistic in belief as women would offer dances to the deities of nature. And when the Spaniards introduced Catholicism in the country, Franciscan missionaries introduced the 3 saints to replace pagan gods.
Next, we have Moriones Festival in Marinduque, which is being celebrated during Holy Week to commemorate the Passion of Jesus Christ. Next up, we have Sinulog Festival in Cebu.
Head down south to the Queen City and experience the fiesta in the Philippines that celebrates Cebu's patron saint Santo Niño. This is a week-long event that is done with processions, parties, concerts, colorful and lively street dancing, irresistible drum beats, and parades.
Lastly, we have Gigantes Festival in Angono, Rizal, in honor of San Clemente, patron saint of fishermen.
Based on the Angono folklore, the Gigantes or papier-mâché giants were done by locals as a form of protest during the Spanish colonization. Gigantes Festival is celebrated every 4th week of November in Angono, Rizal.
Those are just some religious festivals celebrated in the country. But wait, there is more. We also have non-religious or secular festivals.
Non-religious or secular festivals focus on the cultural and heritage aspect of our country. They also focus on promoting products and goods from different parts of the Philippines.
These festivals are celebrated with enthusiasm and passion. Tourists from around the globe celebrate with the locals and enjoy the creative displays and costumes accompanied by upbeat music and cheerful dances. Looking at celebrations like this, we can truly say that it's more fun in the Philippines.
One of the most famous secular festival is the Panagbenga Festival.
Panagbenga is a local Kankanai term in Cordillera, which means a season for blossoming. Panagbenga Festival is a month-long festival in Baguio. Tourists flock the city during this time to watch the Grand Float Parade, which features giant floats and different characters made of flowers.
Here are other non-religious or secular festivals celebrated here in the Philippines. First is the Manggahan Festival in Guimaras. It is their Thanksgiving celebration for the bountiful harvest of their world-famous mangoes that earned them the Guinness Book World of Record for the sweetest mangoes. Next is the Mascara Festival in Bacolod City. The City of Smiles celebrates this festival in celebration of their sugarcane soju.
Many tourists visit Bacolod in October to witness this grand Filipino cultural festival being known as the City of Smile. Bacolod parades many smiling masks worn by the locals during this festival.
Next is the Kadayawan Festival in Davao, which means pasasalamat and pagpapahalaga.
Kadayawan is a native expression in the Dabaonon town. It's derived from the word madayaw, which means good, valuable, and superior. They celebrate the annual Kadayawan as a Thanksgiving festival. This is usually held every third week of August.
And lastly, the Bangus Festival in Dagupan City, Pangasinan. It celebrates their abundant produce of milkfish through street dancing, pag-iihaw ng bangus along the streets of the city, and beauty pageants. Wow! Philippine festivals are indeed world-class, breathtaking, exceptional, and play a significant role in our lives as Filipinos. Each festival displays uniqueness and meaningful stories that has been a part of our history, culture, and beliefs.
Now that you have seen the different Philippine festivals, let's check if you can identify them just by looking at the pictures. Are you ready? Let's play Guess the Fest.
The first one is the Flower Festival in Baguio. Timer starts now. If you answered Panagbeng Festival, you are correct. Here is the next picture. The correct answer is the Feast of the Black Nazarene. Good job! And the last one. That is right. Wata Wata Festival is the answer.
Excellent! You did a great job in identifying the different festivals celebrated in the Philippines.
Always remember that festivals are delightful events for the Filipinos, celebrated all throughout the year in different places for different purposes. There are two kinds of festivals. The first one is the religious festivals, which give honor to religious icons such as patron saints and Jesus Christ. And the second one is the non-religious festivals, which promote the culture, products, or goods of a certain place. Each festival is unique and play a big role in the life and history of the Filipinos.
Before we end today's lesson, answer the following questions about Philippine festivals. You may write your answers on your notebook. Number 1. What are the distinct features of some Philippine festivals that set them apart from other festivals? Number 2. How do these festivals contribute to our identity as Filipinos? And number 3, if you were to choose a symbol to represent the uniqueness of different Philippine festivals, what symbol will you use and why?
We hope you enjoyed and learned a lot today.
That's all for today, class. See you in another episode of MAPE Media.
Making educational deliveries inclusive to all.
That was an excellent video instruction. Our students at home really learned from your presentation. We also hope that celebrating festivals will again be experienced as we are slowly getting back to normal. For our second exciting part, let us watch the video lesson of MAPI 8 about dangers of smoke produced by cigarette, to be presented to us by Ma'am Edith Alad, Ma'am Joanna Marisa Buco, and Ma'am Catherine Megote.
Good day, mga batang San Juanenyo! I am Mrs. Edith E. Alad, Mrs. Catherine B. Migote, and Miss Joanna Marie A. Sabuco, your MAPI teachers from San Juan National High School. Today, we are going to share a very informative topic that will help you to protect your health. The most essential learning competencies. Analyzes the negative health impact of cigarette smoking. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, learners shall be able to discusses the dangers of mainstream, second-hand, and third-hand smoke. Explain the impact of cigarette smoking on the family, environment, and community. Create an advocacy material for the prevention and control of cigarette. Before we start our lesson, I want you to analyze the message of this picture. Why do you think they wear face masks? You're right, they are protecting themselves from being infected by a communicable disease like COVID-19, which affects our lungs and may cause death, as we discussed in our third quarter lesson. Do you know other diseases that are caused by your lifestyle? Do you eat the right kind of food? Do you have enough rest and sleep? Do you smoke? Let us do our activity. Describe the picture in one word. Based on the picture that you've seen, what do you think is our lesson? These pictures are related to our topic for today, about the dangers of smokes produced by cigarette smoking. So learners, stay with me! Smoking is a practice in which a substance is burned and resulting smoke breathed in you be tasted and absorbed into the bloodstream. These are the chemical substances in producing cigarettes that can really affect our health and environment. Cigarettes also produce three smokes. Mainstream smoke refers specially to the smoke that smoker directly inhales. The second is the side stream smoke, the smoke that comes out of a lighted end of cigarette or pipe. It is also called second-hand smoke, SHS, or environmental tobacco smoke, ETS. It is more dangerous than mainstream smoke. The last is the third-hand smoke, smoke left for a long period of time on sofa, beddings, pillows, and other objects. It is also called residual tobacco smoke. Settles along with dust and can last for months and still contains harmful chemical and carcinogens. These smokes can really give harmful effects to ourselves, family, community, and even to our environment. Do you ever wonder why people smoke? The reason why people smoke is because of curiosity, family problem, peer pressure, stress, culture, and more.
Let's continue to our next activity, written words. Add and subtract puzzle. So, do you want to have some fun? Try to find out the hidden message in this activity. Add and subtract letters. This example will guide you.
Site minus C is equal to CI, plus game minus me is equal to GA, plus retail minus ale is equal to ret, plus TES minus T is TES. So, the word in this puzzle is cigarettes. Do you understand the given example? Get pen and paper to answer this activity. Shall we start? Now try to decipher the words in the add and subtract puzzle below. Form the word first, then create a message out of the words that you have formed. For number 1, smoke minus E plus king minus K is equal to smoking. Did you get it? For number 2, cash minus SH plus uses is equal to causes. For number 3, lunch minus CH plus bag minus ba is equal to lung. Good job! For number 4, canter minus ter plus center minus enter plus R is equal to cancer. For number 5, quick plus T minus CK is equal to quit. Very good. For number 6, anyhow minus A minus Y minus H is equal to now. But wait, there's more. What message about smoking can you create when you put together the words you have answered in our activity? Now, I want you to get back to your answer and put together the words. The message of this puzzle is smoking causes lung cancer. Quit now! Now that you know how cigarette smoking negatively affects your body and the environment, it's time to produce an advocacy how to control and prevent smoking. For your activity today, entitled My Advocacy.
You will create a poster either traditionally using paper and coloring materials or digitally using any drawing applications which depicts the prevention and control of cigarette. Include a title and short description of your work. Do not forget to submit your advocacy work to your respective MAPE teacher. For your task rubrics, originality or innovative and creative design, 25 points. Message conveyed, 15 points. Visual impact, 10 points for the total of 50 points.
We hope that you have learned something new today. Again, I am Mrs. Edith E. Alad,
Mrs. Catherine B. Ligote,
and Miss Joanna Marie A. Sabuco.
God bless and keep safe, everyone! also promotes wellness and good nutrition in partnership with Nestle Wellness Philippines. Last April, San Juan National High School won in a cook-off virtual contest division level. The tandem of Mrs. Charlene Hamantok and her son Nathan demonstrated an original recipe, the sunny egg veggies, made by Mrs. Amabel Plojo, Master Teacher 2 of the TLE department. Now, let us watch this.
Nagiging ako magluto at kumain. We watch the Sarap Sustansya Pusis 12 modules available in YouTube. And we've learned a lot of things. What are the things that you've learned?
Maganda mag-stock ng mga ingredients na bibilin mo ayon sa budget. Kasi kaya naman natin na maubos na ng pera habang bumibili. Diba?
Tama. Kasi hindi pwedeng pala pupunta ka, mamimili ka, kahit ano nila makita mo, yun yung bibili mo. So hindi mo na nabili yung gusto mo at kailangan mo talaga na nasa budget mo.
At hindi lang dapat yung mga ingredients na binilista mo. Dapat pinaplano mo rin yung mga niluluto mo sa video.
Okay.
Kasi mas nakakatipid yun. Kasi hindi tayo naman mamalengke araw-araw. Tapos wala ka ng mga ingredients yun.
And also, natutunan ko pa when I watch it, yung ingredients na nalamili natin sa iluluto natin ngayon, pagka medyo madami, pwede natin hatiin at may pwede natin gamitin sa susunod na iluluto natin. Gaya ng gagawin natin later on kapag magluluto tayo.
Dapat tignan mo yung quantity. Kasi mas importante yung quantity kaysa quantity. Sabi na nila. Ayaw naman natin na makakakita ng mga hanggang sa bibig natin, di ba?
Yes, very good. And also, dapat alam natin or tinitingnan natin na yung mga gulay or yung binibili natin ay talagang sariwa. We're going to cook our not only healthy but also delicious sunny side or sunny egg veggies. Okay, our sunny egg veggies, so let's go!
looks yummy and nutritious. No doubt, they are chosen to represent Division of San Juan in the NCR level of the Nestle Wellness Virtual Cook-Off. Best of luck to both of you. You just have witnessed another episode of Map Emilia. We hope you learned from the different presentations which you can apply in your daily lives. Again, this is Mrs. Alona Arnogoy saying, MAPE, kabalikat ng DepEd sa paghatid ng kaalaman at saya sa mga batang mag-aaral ng San Juan. Thank you everyone for watching. Good day and God bless us all.